Alice and Mommy movie review. Here we are reviewing Buried. And it's 2 hours of Ryan Reynolds in a box.
It's an hour and 30 minutes, actually. It's not that long, so.
Anyway, whether or not you're a Ryan Reynolds fan, he does a good job. He really does. And there are people that I've met that I've talked to about this film that they were like, I can't believe they actually made a film of nothing but one person in a closed space for 2 hours, an hour and a half, or whatever. Believe it or not, the whole time I was not bored. I was really curious. Get your ass in frame. I was really curious to see what was going to happen to him because you really didn't know. Okay, the first thing we noticed about the movie, the main titles are going on, and Alex looks at me and she goes, "This looks like a Hitchcock film." And she was right. It looked very much like a Saul Bass opening sequence. It was very cool. It was very well done. And as I was watching it, I was noticing that everybody on the movie was Spanish. Everybody. And of course, we know what happens with European film.
Yeah, everyone's gonna die, so.
Yeah, there's never a happy ending in European film. So, going into this knowing it's all going to be fucked. But watching it, he does a great job. He really does. He goes through all the stages of, he just wakes up and he has a cell phone in the box that somebody has obviously put in there. What he is, he's a contract worker in Iraq. And they didn't release a whole lot of information about this film before it was actually...
Yeah, the trailer was just like him talking on the phone in the box, and then that's it.
Yeah, and that's it. And there's a lot that goes on with this film. And he calls a bunch of people. And a lot of emotions, he goes through a lot of range of emotion. And it really shows the treachery of the United States government. And it's not an American bashing film in any sense of the word. It's not an Iraqi bashing film in any sense of the word. What do you think?
I mean, it was just kind of like, I mean, you were wondering what he was gonna do, like, every second of the movie. Like, you were waiting to see what was gonna happen. And
he couldn't
like,
move.
Yeah.
He couldn't move. You gotta remember, Ryan Reynolds is what, 6'2"? And he's in an actual, like a coffin, like an old-fashioned wooden coffin with a lighter, a Zippo lighter. Of course, there's a Zippo. They can't have a cheapy one that you gotta hold down. A flask of some kind of whiskey or some kind of alcohol of some kind, and they put in a BlackBerry, which you know doesn't hold a cell phone charge worth of dog shit.
Yeah.
And it works. It really works, and you feel for him, and you care about the dude. You know, 'cause you don't find out a whole lot about him, but you can tell he's a good man, and he's in a very uncomfortable situation, to say the least. But I think you'll really enjoy it. Give it a watch. It came out. The only thing I didn't like about it is it was released in a DVD and a Blu-ray version in the same box.
It might just be here though. Other people probably bought it like before. I don't know.
We don't have a Blu-ray player.
We're gonna give the other copy to someone else.
But it just kind of miffs me off to pay $20 and have a Blu-ray disc and a DVD disc and only able to have one.
Well, it'd be normal to buy just the normal DVD for $20. So, I mean, it wasn't like a rip-off.
Anyway, that's what we thought about it. Alice and Mommy movie review for the Buried, Ryan Reynolds, 2 hours in a box. 2 hours in my box anytime, baby. 2 thumbs up.
Okay.